Beneath the endless waves lies a power older than kings, a god whose anger could shatter mountains and drown empires. His name? Poseidon, the Stormbringer, the Sea King, the god whose trident ruled the oceans. But what truly made him feared across the ancient world? And why do his legends still echo in every crashing wave? Long ago, before mortals wrote tales on scrolls and carved statues in marble, there was only chaos. From this chaos came the Titans, and from their downfall, the Olympian gods rose. Among them was Poseidon, the god of the sea, brother to Zeus, king of the skies, and Hades, ruler of the underworld. While Zeus claimed the heavens and Hades took the dark depths below, Poseidon's destiny was to rule the endless waters that covered most of the earth. But do you know what made him truly feared? It wasn't just the sea he controlled, it was the storms, the earthquakes, and the very rage of nature itself. Legends tell us that when Poseidon was born, his father Cronus swallowed him whole, just as he did with all his children, fearing a prophecy that one of them would overthrow him. But fate had other plans. When Zeus freed his siblings, Poseidon emerged stronger than ever, armed with the mighty trident forged by the Cyclopes, a weapon that could shake the world. From that moment on, the seas belonged to him. Yet, being the mythology god, Poseidon wasn't just about power, it was about rivalry, passion, and vengeance. Have you heard of his feud with Athena over the city of Athens? Or the terrifying monsters he unleashed upon heroes who defied him? These Greek mythology stories are more than just myths. They're echoes of human fear and admiration for the sea, unpredictable, beautiful, and deadly. But what kind of god was Poseidon? Was he a savior, guiding sailors safely to shore? Or a destroyer, drowning entire fleets in his fury? To answer that, we must dive deeper into the legends, into the love affairs, the wars, and the curses that shaped his name forever. Poseidon's tale is not complete without his fiery rivalries. One of the most famous is his contest with Athena. The two gods desired the same city, but who would rule it? Poseidon struck the ground with his trident, bringing forth a saltwater spring. Athena, however, gifted the olive tree, symbolizing peace and prosperity. The people chose Athena, and the city became Athens. Furious, Poseidon's waves battered its shores for years. But this was only one example of his temper. Heroes like Odysseus learned the hard way. Anger the god of the sea, and the oceans become your enemy. It was Poseidon who cursed Odysseus to wander for 10 years after Troy, sending storms to smash his ships and delay his return home. Have you ever wondered why sailors prayed to Poseidon before every voyage? Because in Poseidon mythology lore, survival depended on his mercy. Unlike the sky god Zeus, Poseidon's love affairs were often tied to the ocean itself. From sea nymphs to mortal queens, his romances shaped countless Greek mythology stories. His sons were as famous as they were monstrous: the one-eyed Cyclops Polyphemus, the giant Orion, and the fierce Pegasus, born from Medusa's blood when Perseus struck her down. But not all of his creations were noble. Poseidon unleashed sea monsters like Cetus to punish kingdoms, demanding sacrifices or causing floods. These tales remind us that the ocean's beauty hides great danger, a theme repeated in mythology Poseidon legends across centuries. Today, when we think of earthquakes or crashing waves, we still recall Poseidon, king of the sea. Ancient sailors carved his trident onto the bows of their ships for protection, whispering prayers before every dangerous voyage into the unknown. Along the rugged coastlines of Greece, mighty marble temples rose in his honor, where offerings of horses, gold, and even rare jewels were cast into the waters to win his unpredictable favor. Fishermen believed a calm sea was his blessing, sudden storms, his vengeance. To anger Poseidon was to risk everything: your ship, your crew, even your soul. Even in modern culture, Poseidon's image endures, a towering bearded figure with flowing hair, commanding the tides with a single motion of his hand. He is the eternal storm-bringer, the earth-shaker, the god whose wrath is still felt in every crashing wave. But beyond the myth, Poseidon embodies something far deeper: humanity's awe and fear of nature's raw, untamed power. The sea is vast, beautiful, and merciless, just like the god who ruled it. Every story of Poseidon Greek mythology carries the same warning. The sea gives life, but it can just as easily take it away. Respect its power, honor its silence, and never forget the god who still watches from beneath the waves, waiting, trident in hand, to remind mortals why he was and always will be called the Lord of Storms.
If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.